What's up guys, AudioRK here and welcome back to another episode of Breaking 2 Minutes in the 800 meters. I've got a race today, it's in about 3 hours now, so I'm gonna eat, get ready and then go. A little bit of an update, I've had exams at the moment, so I haven't been training nearly as much as I want to. I'll put my Strava on screen. As you can see, a few 20-kilometer weeks, not amazing. I used to do 70 plus every single week, but it's what you gotta do for the exams. I feel like it's a perfect race tonight. It's at my home local track, so I train there all the time, got that home advantage. Second of all, it's a good field. Quite a few sub 2 guys in the field, so that should be really good. Now is the time to break 2 minutes really. It's hand timed as well, so it's a little bit annoying. Hopefully they don't slow me down. But
Alright, so with hand time races, at least the one that I'm doing, what they do is it's to 1 decimal place first of all, and they get multiple people timing each race, and they give you the slowest time out of everyone timing you. Here is a slow-mo finish of my 800 meter PB 2.4, and this is Nick and I. According to the official results, I beat him by 0.4 seconds. I ran 2.4, he ran 2.8, but look, you can tell more like 0.04, so it's not perfect. And here's a time lapse of me putting some fresh spikes in.
I ran my PB at this meet last year, so I'm hoping that I can replicate that. A lot of pressure. Right, so new sharp spikes in. To be fair, there's not much of a difference. They're both pretty similar in sharpness. Obviously a little bit better, but never mind. And I've somehow, there's only 5 spikes here and there's 6 spikes to go and I've only done 1. 6 spikes and only 5 here, so I've somehow lost a spike already, but that's fine, whatever. Alright, update, found the final spike. It was tucked away in there, so we got all the spikes. I was gonna say, there's no way I'm that like silly. There's no way I could lose a spike like that. Or maybe knowing me I could. Right, so the camera's gone weird. I'm recording this on my phone. I ate the meal, so sweet, all those berries. Oh, it's not nice. I've eaten it, hopefully it gives me a bit of energy. I'm just gonna, well, I'm pretty much ready now. I'm just gonna go make my way over there. I usually run the track, which is 7 kilometers. I use it as a warm up to my track sessions, but that's a bit far for a race, so I'm gonna get the bus, then the train, then walk with a journey. But I'm gonna run back. So after the track race, I'm gonna run 7 kilometers home, but go cool down at least, get the mileage up as well. I will see you on the journey.
Hey guys, me again. So I didn't really film any, or didn't film any at all of the warm up. I get a little bit camera shy. I'm getting better at it, but it's just kind of embarrassing walking around with a camera in my face. I just wanted to focus on the warm up. I got there an hour before the start, so plenty of time. With this meet there was about 6 or 7 races and they were from slowest to fastest. I was in the final race, so basically I was planning my warm-up on when the other races were. So when the race before me was on, I knew that I had to do strides. So you heard the whistle, that's me there in lane 3. I will let you watch the start of the race. These 2 people at the front, they're pacemakers by the way.
Go Wally!
So we were off to a rapid start because basically in my previous races I've always started a little bit slow, going through the first lap in like 60 seconds, and if I want to break 2 I got to go through maybe about 58, so I made sure that I started quick. The pacers were instructed to do about 56 for the first lap, so they went through the 200 meter mark in probably about 26 seconds or so, and I was about 28 seconds, so actually not even like that fast of a start for me. But it did feel quite fast though. I warmed up well, I felt pretty good beforehand. Like, I usually feel quite lethargic, low in energy, but I felt okay. Warm up felt fine, strides felt good, and also I really believed in myself. Apologies for the slightly pixelated footage. Basically this was filmed in 4K, but I don't know how to zoom the camera in, so I had to zoom it in while editing it. So we passed 300 meters down the home straight for the penultimate time, and so we came up to 400 meter mark. I did not think I crossed the first lap in 58 seconds. On the actual day I thought I was like 59, 60 seconds, so looking back actually I was quite quick. Usually I feel fine at this point. I feel really strong. The second lap is my strongest part, but going through the bend I started feeling tightness in my legs, so I knew this final lap would be rough. For me, the hardest part is to stay focused. It's so easy to let your mind drift. Having other people to race with definitely helps. If I was by myself at the front of this race, it would be so difficult to hold the pace up. Again, as I said, I usually feel really strong at the end of 800 meter races, but not on this race. I was just hanging on. All you 800 meter runners know the feeling of the final back straight. But I went through 600 meters in about 1 minute 30. I knew if I somehow just locked locked in the final 200 meters that I could break 2 minutes, and so I gave it my all. I'll let the rest of the footage play out.
Well done, great job. 2 minutes 3, 2 minutes 4. Great job. Ready?
Alright, what's up guys? So race done. 2:01.7 was the finishing time. Pretty good to be fair. Look at that sun. Good time. Yeah, quite a bit of sub 2, but again, it's only May, it's still early on in the season. I'm still planning on getting it. The series continues. Come on, if I ran sub 2, then the series would be way too short. I don't want what, a 2-episode series, but the battle continues. We'll see if I get it soon. Exam's almost over. I'm gonna start up in the training again. At the moment, yeah, it's not been a lot, so excited to see how that goes. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned for part 3. Come on.
Unfortunately, I just didn't have it in me at the end there to break 2. I didn't end up running back from the track meet. I managed to get a lift, which was awesome, because that would not have been nice. After 800 meter races, my lungs are always dying. But anyway, make sure to like and subscribe for 5 years of good luck. Anyway, it's been your boy Ole RK, and I'm out. Bye. Bye.